Alright guys, so now today we are going to do like a challenge. I think it'll be pretty fun, but thing is we're gonna get three different cars and try to do three different things. So first spin, I get to choose by the way. Hopefully we get a car at least once, some type of car, and okay, that's fine. But now let's try it again because we have another one. If this don't work, we have the normal spins too. Okay, so Ford Transit MK1. So we're really doing drag, drift, and off-road. So depending on what these other cars will be is depending on what that'll be. And another car is okay. So that'll probably be a drift car. Now we got those two out of the way. Let's do these now. Nope. I could choose really if I wanted to. Rather not. One last one. Come on. And okay. That'll most likely be off-road. So, this will be a little weird. Now, let's go. I'm going to start with. So, we have the Corvette ZR1 1995, which I think. Oh, no. Yeah, these are different. So, 600. Huh. So, this right here, hold on, 52. That might be a drag car. I feel like I can get it really fast. And if I can't, I'm going to change it over to a drift. So then we had off-road, and we had two other ones. So we'll do, I guess, the van, which that's what that is, by the way. The van, if we can, we'll do drift. If we can't, then we'll try to do drag, I think. Hopefully, I don't know. And then there was another car. It was a Subaru. I want to say it's that one. Hold on, let me look a little bit more. Or no, it was it a Subaru? It was. Yeah, it was Subaru. Okay, so now, now I can't use any custom tuning. This is only my tuning. Only things that I'll make. So far, at least right now. Um, that's how I like to do a lot of my cars, honestly. We're gonna go into this, get the. Ooh, we have earned a lot of money for out here. So I'm not gonna test it stock, but it does look pretty cool, I think at least. So we're gonna go in the little mechanic shop slash house, and then hold on, do that. Yep, okay. Check something, my bad. So here we go. Custom. Okay, so let's see what all we can do. Starting with conversion. So we have two turbos. This seems to be the better one, but we can always change that. So we start off around at least 1,000 horsepower. Good to know. 10, 12, hold on, 10, 12, 8, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go with this one. I feel like I could get it off the line a lot faster than normal cars. Let's see. What does that do? Nah, I don't like that. About this, what does that do? Nah, I don't like that either. Okay. So this is just for drag car right now. That's what we're doing so far. If we have to, we'll change it, but right now that's what we're doing. Make this ring. Well, it's actually a little big already, so we'll just keep it stock. Um, gosh. Okay. Those look pretty cool. There's a few of them that look pretty cool, honestly. Um, let's see. I want to do something with decent weight, but not a lot. So we have a low launch and acceleration, but we have a lot of speed. So if I could fix that, I will. If I can't, then what we'll do is we'll just. Ooh, I like those a lot. Yeah, those look really nice. So if I can't fix that, then what I'll do is I'll just make sure that we have more acceleration than we do speed. Hopefully that'll work. Race clutch, transmission. So we want a decent one. 4 speed is too slow. 10 could be very good, and a 9 and 8 could be good too. I think I want to go with a 10. We'll go race. And really, there's all types of ones you can do. Um, I like to do. I think the sport one will be better. Brakes doesn't fully matter, but I like to do rally just so it's more kind of like bouncier and it's easier to get off the line. Weight reduction. Yep, that, that. Okay, 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 okay. So it doesn't do like a lot. Hopefully we can fix that. Because, I mean, it's low, honestly. It's pretty low. But it looks like we start off at 1,000 RPM. That is really good. We have decent speed. And everything seems to be pretty good. We're in a B class right now. So, yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. That's really good, actually. So, since we did this one, the drift one, make the van the make the van, or no, we did that one, the drag one. Make the van a drift one. So the drift one will be kind of a little hard. We're gonna do some extra tuning. Um, but right now we're just gonna do something simple, custom. So really with a drift car, you do like a lot of things. You don't really need speed, but I mean, it is good to have speed, so it's really up to you. We'll keep that stock. Engine swap. We'll get, I don't know, that's 10, 10, 5. If I do that one, hold on, there was one that I do. I don't like that one because it's like slow, then it goes up all of a sudden, and then it slows back down. Yeah, I don't like that at all. This is decent because it has a bunch of torque. This will be weird. Honestly, we'll just take that off. We don't need no wing. I don't really care that much. I do, but tires. This will be pretty hard to drift considering it's not made for drifting. Um, Hold on, what does that do? I'm trying to see if it does more grip. See if, there's not really a thing for grip. It's handling, so I don't think we would need wide tires. We'll do a little bit wider, not too much. um, rim size doesn't fully matter, but we can make these pretty big. I mean, you know, I think they look pretty cool, so I guess we'll do them. We're rolling on rubber bands, brother. Goodness gracious, brother. We can barely see our tire. Hold on, this rim literally looks like we're just riding on rim. No tire, just rim. Like these three right here. Those look good. I like those. Engine. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna try to make it as fast as possible. Flywheel. Flywheel doesn't do as much as people think, but we'll keep that stock. Displacement does do a little bit. I'm not fully paying attention to everything, but race brakes. Yeah, we'll do race brakes. We're definitely gonna have to fix a little bit of this just because it's a little weird. Weight reduction. Mm, I don't know. It's a little weird with the weight reduction. Okay, and now clutch. We'll just do a straight clutch. It ain't too crazy. I feel feel like we could do a crazy 10-speed drift car, or drift van, really. I feel like this would turn out pretty decent. It would just be a little weird. um, this thing could also be turned into a mean, absolute crazy rat rod or drag car. Now we have to do the rally car, really drift car, or drag off-road car. Dang, man, I can't speak. So I want to start off. Yeah, look, one day I bought all of these, and then I realized I didn't need them. Don't know why. Ooh, we'll build that one out too. I don't know what we'll do with it yet, but it'll be pretty fun. We might do something with that. There's a few of these that I ain't really done anything that is opportunities. That look like something fun we could do too, but I don't want to do like a bunch of cars in this video. I don't really see the reason. So this will be, I feel like this could be a really good drift car, but this is also a car made for like rally off-road type of stuff. So first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and put a turbo on it. We have very low, starting off at least, horsepower. Um, so I don't like that at all, and I really don't like that. You want to do that? Twin Terpskis. No, we'll do stock. So that should be all-wheel drive or front rear-wheel drive. I don't. Yeah, we'll do that. I guess it ain't gonna like save anything, but I guess it'll look better. We'll do that. I don't really fully know what that did. Sure. This is just specs, so I don't really care how this looks. Um, we'll do off-road since it is supposed to be an off-road tire. We'll do a little bit wider. Rims, I guess they don't fully matter. I don't really know, like the stuff for that sport. I'm not too big into rally. I'm really big into drifting and other ones. These look nice too. I like these and these a bunch, so I guess we'll go with these. I feel like the front should be a little wide, and the back not really, but we'll make it wide too, just so it's like not too weird, you know. Because I feel like that would mess with something. So we'll go to engine. Slowly make it faster and faster. I'm not fully paying attention to this stuff, so I'm just hoping we do good on this. And it seems, yeah, I think we can get it up to a very high, fast type of thing. Yeah, we'll leave that at that. Flywheel. Okay, now brakes. This is where we gotta pay attention a little bit. Hold on, what does this one do? I didn't see that. Okay, that's fine. So, rally, definitely. We're gonna probably leave the rally stuff stock. We don't need a bunch of weight reduction, because then we'll just be sliding all over the place, but we'll do, here, we'll do that. That should be good. We'll do this, that. Clutch. Race clutch, because it does have to be fast, but not so fast that you can't control it, you know, especially with the type of thing you're doing, or in this type of sport thing. So we have a lot of horsepower now. I don't know why my voice is so weird. It's gonna change out through this video a lot. So I'm gonna drive one of my other cars over there. Um, yeah, actually, do we want to build a car? We'll drive the fast car over here, or over there, which is this one. I could drive the drag car, but it's not too big of a fan on turning it correctly. So let's not. I'd rather just drive it correctly. We're gonna go over to the drag strip, whatever. Then for the drifting, we can just stay around the drag strip. and then we'll go over to we'll go we'll go over to like a random dirt road, or we're just calling that dirt track for the rally car. I'm gonna test everything and then I'll fine tune it to where I like it, and then we'll do a rerun. This is a 7 speed and it's pretty decent. This was supposed to be a drag car. Like, I have drag tires on this and it's so fast. And I'm not here to beat anybody, it's just for just enjoyment, really. So let's go over here. Go ahead and change this vehicle out real quick. We'll get into the Corvette, I think. Yep, it should be a Corvette. Yeah, Corvette. So yeah, this thing looks rowdy. This thing looks pretty rowdy. So let's see. Ooh, okay. Got a decent takeoff at least. Again, I'm not here to race anybody. Just gonna ride around a little bit, and then these may get changed into different things. Like, they may look different eventually. I don't know. Alright, so we have a whole dang. So we start off at a very, very high RPM. So it's pretty slow, honestly. So hold on. By that thing, hopefully will be at least 270. That was weird. I don't know if y'all caught that. I'll tell you how. Okay, so we got to like 182, I guess, 181 without tuning. I don't know if y'all seen that, but it went down in like 6th or 7th gear. No, I'm not trying to be funny. Being for real, it literally went down in one of those gears. Um, Definitely a little weird, but we'll fix it. The higher the gear, it needs to be like more spaced out, but the closer it can be. The lower, the closer it needs to be. Just so it'll like something like that. If you know what I'm talking about, you do. If you don't, just it's too much stuff to explain, really. Springs. This you could do. I'm not too big on like worrying about it. Um, I just like to get down the track pretty fast. So this isn't like completely fine-tuned of how I would want it. Um, and I want to change these out because we're already in 7th gear, and this is like I don't even know how many gears we have. I didn't check, but it's like maybe 10, maybe 11. I really don't know. So I think we're going a little bit faster. I think. I don't completely know. I want to say we got to the end of the track and it was like 181, as I said. So in a minute we'll take the drift car and just drift around, and we'll tune it. Um, and then we'll go, or the drift van, and then we'll go wherever else we need to. So there we go, off the line, already at 60 in a few seconds, past 60 actually. Already at 100, so way better than earlier. 80. So as I said, we got to 2. So we got up like 3 to 2 to 4 more miles per hour. I feel like I can do a lot better drop on that. But for right now, I think it's pretty good. Let's go drift car or drift van. I keep on messing it up because normally I normally say a drift car because it normally is a drift car. I think I missed it, and I did. Let's go back. Here it is. I think. Yep, here it is. We're gonna drift around a little bit and then fine tune it, and then we will get in. Sorry, I thought I heard something. And then we will get in something else. So it is rear-wheel drive, and already drifts around pretty well. It is a little weird considering it only wants to say in 1st gear. That's definitely in 2nd gear. That's definitely a problem I'll have to try to fix at least. And it's not wanting to stay on the road correctly, which honestly, what drift car does? um, but it's actually really good. So I don't really know how to rate this. Really, I guess based on points, you know what I mean? So, um, well, I don't really want to drift it on that because that could just say how good of a drifter I am, which I wouldn't say I'm great, but I would say I'm decent for how long I've been playing. Yeah, I was about to say, so I just hit that, like, not on purpose, of course, but, still just hit that. So now, you kind of want more of a high. Here, we'll do like 40. Yeah, we'll do 45. I well, do about on it. 35.5 and 35. Yeah, there we go. That's why it was being so weird. Okay. Just sense of how this is, I'm just gonna try to make it a little spaced out because this is definitely a weird tune. So hopefully that makes it a lot better. That is a bit of a problem. So in its own 1.5 toe, I don't really know what that does, but we'll, no. Actually, hold on. Let me do point 0.5 and point 0.6 soft. The acceleration doesn't fully matter. Braking does though. We want more. Well, we can do it in the middle. We'll do that. We want it decently high. So hopefully this is a good drifting thing now. Hold on, just give it a minute. I gotta catch some speed. Yeah, I mean, it's slow, but like, you know what I mean? It's a little weird. Definitely a little weird. Because it just doesn't want to go at all. It literally just doesn't want to go, like, drive. So that is definitely a problem. I think that's the problem with it in its own as the fan, not really as me as a tuner, just playing. It may be both, or just me, who knows. It probably is both, because most people can drift a van around pretty easily. Probably not in real life, of course, but you know what I mean. Maybe some people can, who knows. Um, but yeah, you can just drift around. This guy's gonna turn, hopefully not into me. Um, let's speed up some. Just try to drift this little corner right here. Nope. Boom. Okay. So let's go. We're gonna start off with this. I didn't really, well, kind of tested it out. So now we're gonna go over to the rally car. And the rally car is pretty similar to a drift car. It just definitely needs to be faster. It needs to be a little bouncy or like soft, for jumps, and then it needs to be able to drift decently. This can't really, like, it's not wanting to drift at all unless I hit emergency brake. And I mean, this is almost perfect. It's just a little too fast. But literally, the um, the van, like this would be a better drift car than the van would, just because of how fast it is and everything like that. I'm literally drifting side to side, um, easy. Like I'm talking about so easy. Y'all, if y'all want to, y'all give this a try. So eventually, we may have another few videos out about this car. Dang, that sucked. Anyways, and the next one will be turning this into a drift car and seeing how good it goes. Which honestly, probably just get the same thing on it right now as it is. But okay. Well, That's my fault, honestly. I'll be honest. That's definitely my fault. How long is this video? Maybe a little too long for y'all. If y'all don't watch it, it's fine. But appreciate it if y'all did. Go over here a little bit. Oh yeah. Turning corners. We gonna hit the jump. Let's see. Oh yeah. Here we go. Right onto the drift track or dirt track. This isn't dirt, but like it's so similar to it that you can literally like is yeah, I mean this track is for a lot of things. Most people will go on it to drift, but I mean there's so many things you can do on here. It don't really even matter. Uh-oh. Yeah, so now since I suck at drifting, because I do, um so we done took it off a jump, but we have not sent it up a hill. I really thought I was gonna be able to break through that. I guess not. That's fine. Okay, that won't break either, huh? Okay. Yeah, see, like this little dirt road is what I'm talking about, but I don't want to go on it anymore. There's a little spot, I don't remember where it is, so we're just gonna try to go up the mountain. And honestly, I don't know why we will fine tune. If I can get up the mountain, I'm not gonna fine tune it at all. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not gonna matter, really, because it's doing so good already in off-road, and I don't know why I would change it a lot. And maybe just even mess it up. I mean, you can maybe fix some speed on it and make it faster. If you really wanted to make it camber. And I know this is not how rally car look, but you know, I mean, it's similar somewhat, you know. And I thought the best way to test it out would be to go up a mountain. We might try this again, but from either a choice of my cars that are either just now bought from the auction house. Um, but it may take a little bit, by a little bit, I mean like 24 hours. I really hope this is frozen. It may, yeah, it kind of is. And it is very slick. I mean, very. Imagine drifting on here. You're not going to be able to stop. There's little holes of water. But for real, imagine drift. Like, these are off-road tires. And, you know, like, I'm drifting in an off-road tire. You know, it's going to be pretty hard to actually turn. Maybe we'll do something maybe with like a drift tire. I mean, a drag tire. Honestly, I doubt it. I feel like you would just spin tire. But anyways, I'll see y'all later.